Hi, everybody. This is Joe from Ecommerce Platforms, and today we're going to be covering a comparison of Udemy versus Teachable. Now, this is a comparison of online course selling heavyweights, and the reason being they both offer extremely helpful platforms for uploading your own online courses and selling them to a wide variety of other people online. So, maybe you have a knack for Adobe Illustrator, or maybe you really like gardening and you want to show the world and help people out along the way and make money along the way. So this kind of gives you that opportunity. You will still have to film yourself, potentially film certain parts of your screen online, screen capture, or even film yourself woodworking, or like I said, gardening, or whatever it is you plan on doing and showing people how to do. The main option that people go with is YouTube, but this actually allows you to sell all of your courses online, whether it's based on a subscription or if you're just charging per video per course. So it's not just videos; it's going to be, you can include anything from documentation to lesson plans and quizzes. So it's pretty cool. We're going to compare two of the top options, Udemy and Teachable. So the first of the websites we're going to go to is Udemy. Now this is by far one of the most popular websites to go to if you're looking for an online course. You may have used it yourself. They sell very cheap online courses, or a lot of companies actually pay for, right here, Udemy Business, for all of their employees to utilize the videos on here. So maybe a business wants all of their designers to learn more about Adobe Photoshop. In that case, a business that might buy all of the uh, 3,000 courses and make them free for their employees. I've used it for Photoshop, for designing websites, Illustrator here. Um, there's all sorts of options. I've used it for photography. Um, so it depends on what you're looking for. But as you can see, the courses are actually pretty cheap on here. So that's kind of what we're going to cover first is the pricing and the fees for Udemy versus Teachable. Um, what's interesting about Udemy is that there are two ways to make money. One, if you convince someone to come to your Udemy course, Udemy will actually pay you 97% of the revenue. So you can't really complain about that. However, if a student, what they consider organic traffic, if a student discovers your course through the Udemy marketplace, which is what I showed you before, you only get 50% of the revenue after the sale is done. So you're definitely incentivized to bring in your own customers. However, Udemy makes that a little tricky considering they're marketing all sorts of other courses that are comparable to yours. So, let's go back if we can. I got Google there, but Udemy here. So, if you're if you're trying to sell an Adobe Illustrator course, Udemy will actually send out emails. If someone buys your Adobe Illustrator course, it might be useful for them to take one of your other courses. Maybe they're going from intermediate to advanced. But what Udemy will do is send out emails with all of your competitors as well. So you might actually lose business that way. Not to mention their marketplace is huge, so it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to promote your business as opposed to Udemy. And we might even be able to see it here. They say frequently bought together. These are completely different instructors. So, they do promote other instructors. Whereas, if you were to build your own website, let's go back up here, with something like Teachable, you would be able to control how much money you make with everything. And you would also be able to use your own marketing, like email marketing, put your own logo on there. People wouldn't become accustomed to Udemy, but they would become accustomed to your own branding. That being said, 50% may be a great cut for some teachers, especially if you're just getting started. But yeah, so let's go to Teachable. And okay, so this is the first look you've had with Teachable. But if we scroll down, you get unlimited courses and students on all the plans. Um, they don't like per user pricing, obviously. That's why all of the pricing plans support as many courses and students as you want. What's cool is you can do either an annual plan or a monthly plan, so you could save with an annual plan. The basic plan is going to be $29 per month. Now, that might sound a little crazy when you're looking at Udemy and you're saying, well, I don't have to pay anything unless I sell a course. That's absolutely right. But I would recommend actually, if you can swing the costs, try to do both because Teachable is building your own website. Udemy, it might be good for a starting point to practice building your online courses and to make a little cash in the process. And some people make millions of dollars on Udemy as well. However, this is where the big money is going to be. Even though you're paying $29 a month, you can sell your courses for a lot more money and make a much better profit margin. After that, we got $79, they're $399. So it depends on how big your company is. It starts with 5% transaction fees, and it goes up to no transaction fees. But yeah, the features here are, in my opinion, a lot better. The pricing, it really depends on if you can afford, that monthly fee from the start. But like I said, you're getting a lot more for your money with this. You're getting a full website. You don't have to pay for hosting. You really don't have to pay for anything. And all of a sudden, you can launch a beautiful online course website and actually be able to control the content and the marketing that goes out of that website. So, in terms of pricing overall, I would say that Teachable definitely wins because you can actually, there's more value in the plans. Udemy obviously isn't bad, it has its uses. I think that a lot of people will be more than happy to make 50% of any sale that they really didn't have to do any work for besides uploading the course. But you can also make 97% and you don't have to really manage your platform. But in terms of long run profit margins, I really do think that setting up your own website will be better for pricing overall. I mean, if you can make, I mean, it only takes $29. That's per month to break even. That's one video for most people. And I would assume plenty of other people will be selling very expensive online courses for $50 to $100, maybe even more. So it should be easy to recoup your costs here, and all of the features that are included will allow you to bring back customers, whereas Udemy doesn't really have that functionality. Okay, let's take a look at the Udemy versus Teachable overall feature set. We're back on the Udemy page. Um, Udemy boasts an impressive feature set that's all wrapped up into a nice package for new users. Someone who wants to be an instructor, let's go to one page here. Let's pick something else. Like, here's a good one, character painting, design and render like a pro. All right, so let's jump in here and I'll get off your screen so we can get a better look. Character painting. Learn incredibly cool Photoshop painting techniques. Well, it's also Photoshop, so I guess I didn't go straight too far away. Let's find something kind of unique. Let's go with music, vocal, learning how to sing. That's kind of cool. So there is a become a great singer for $11.99. That's pretty good. So someone who would want to become an instructor for singing would go to the website, sign up, and begin uploading courses to the already preset interface. So every single teacher has this interface right here. You obviously type in your own text, but you can create video, audio, and text lectures, so we can scroll down, see more, explain what you'll learn, and then see the course content. So this person, they have a video right here. They have, you can preview it just for a moment. Yeah, so it kind of shows the video. I won't play it for you guys. This looks like an ebook. There's more videos. There's all sorts of media that you can upload so that your customers feel more comfortable with you and your online courses. There are also some other really great Udemy features that are kind of included so that you don't really have to worry about it. For example, you can include closed captioning. You can provide on demand video. You can include downloadable resources, full time, lifetime access, access on mobile and TV. That's awesome for your customers. And then you can give out a certificate of completion. Udemy is also a huge marketplace, so you don't always have to do the work. Let's see some other things that I really like. A built-in customer review section. We saw that down here. You don't have to build this; it's all there for you, and it's marketed for you. Bookmarks for your students, question and answer tools, quizzes to test people, and downloadable lectures. So it's less of a customizable platform and more of an option for you to instantly get your courses online. But on the other hand, Teachable offers more control, but it's going to be a little, you're probably going to have to put in a little bit more work to launch your website and make it look really nice. All right, so we can go to the features page for Teachable. It's kind of a long list, but this is a good good list to get started with. Um, so some of my favorites include there's a drag and drop builder for constructing your site. Udemy doesn't have that, so it should actually be easier to build your website. You can upload all sorts of multimedia lectures, videos, images, text, audio, PDF files. You can also import stuff from Dropbox and Google Drive and more. There's sales pages, which is one of my favorite. Any device, fully responsive. Let's see, where's the sales page is amazing. This is something that you can't really get with Udemy. You can't get with a lot of platforms when you're selling courses online. Basically, a beautiful landing page that would link up to your ads that you would put on maybe Facebook or Google Ads. Let's see what else. You can connect via different languages. There are quizzes, discussions, course completion certificates. And this is one of my favorite parts as well. Student feedback through forms and surveys. And then you can also segment your student list. So if you plan on marketing to them with an affiliate program or coupons or sales pages, you can actually segment them so you're not sending out the same stuff to everyone. And then, of course, there's marketing integrations. This marketing area, as well as the marketing tools up here, like coupons and promotions, almost none of that is available through Udemy. So you're kind of stuck with a link for Udemy that you might be able to send out through a separate email marketing platform. And then you're also just kind of sitting back to hope that Udemy sells your course the best it can. Whereas Teachable gives you far, far more control. Um, all right, so moving on to design. Let's see here. I just want to jump back on the screen just to jump over to design. We talked briefly about Udemy's design and that it doesn't change from course to course. It doesn't matter if you are running a marketing course or if you're running a personal development course. So let's go to personal finance. There's some good ones here. Investing in stocks. A lot of people want to know that. It's a bestseller. This is going to look exactly the same as that singing course that we saw before. However, it's also a pretty good design. You can't complain about it. Um, I like it because it explains pretty much everything from top to bottom. The users that are on Udemy are greeted with a well thought out marketplace for them to search and check out categories. So you don't have to build that. And then, adding a course to the cart is so simple with this button right here. You can buy now or add it to the cart. It's all done within like one or two steps, so it's pretty quick. And then as we scroll down, you get everything from what you'll learn, to what the course includes, requirements. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, I don't like this at all. The fact that they upsell other people's courses, um, but whatever. It's a marketplace. Um, and then they talk about the instructor, which is nice. Another great part of their design is the student feedback. So you don't have to build this yourself. It's all presented here as a course rating as well as a list of reviews. As for Teachable, let's jump back over here, teachable.com. We do have a few examples, and they're completed projects, which is kind of why I want to show them to you. So let's get me once again off the screen. They have creators, YouTubers, niche experts, authors, whatever. So this one's kind of cool. It's digital scrapbooking, and let me just bring it back here. Opened up in another tab for me. But this is Jessica Sprague, probably pronounced wrong, but so this allows people to come on here and learn how to, let's see all of her courses, how to do the things such as digital scrapbooking. They have this email subscription form, which is awesome because it's going into your own email list and not something like Udemy. So you can set that up yourself. Family history course series, photo editing. So this is all digital scrapbooking. That's what she's, kind of found as her niche. She sells things around like $50 to $80. That all looks really nice. And then if we go up here, we can click on, let's go to her homepage. So the homepage is really looking good. She's got all her featured courses and some other information. And then if we select one of the courses, it'll give us an idea of what a course page is like. And this is almost easier than Udemy. There's a huge button right here. And this is like kind of like the landing page I was talking about. Enrolling course for $90. And that brings us right to her checkout page, which is all included in one section. You can do coupons, account information, PayPal or credit card. It's all great. People don't have to go to a second page or anything like that. It's all included. And then, of course, I love this large header image. You can talk about, the description. Ancestors are cool. Uh, what your goal is, more pictures, how to prepare, the instructor. It really is a more personalized version than what you would get with Udemy. So I do like the design much better with Teachable. And then, of course, how we saw in Udemy where they were promoting other people's courses, you're only going to promote your own. So hopefully someone will like you and they'll say, hey, I want to go to this course now. I'm going to pay you. And then guess what? You're going to get pretty much 100% of that sale. It depends on the pricing plan you're going with. But we also got frequently asked questions and some other stuff like social media. So we'll go back up to the top here. That kind of explained both marketing and design. As you can see, I am definitely on the side of Teachable in terms of design and marketing. You can do everything from coupons to email marketing, build an email list with Teachable, and you get a limited version of that with Udemy, and then they kind of do some stuff for you, but none of it's branded for your course or your courses. So overall, I would say that it really makes sense to turn towards Teachable. Really consider it. If you don't have the funding for it, then I would think about maybe going towards Udemy. But it all starts with creating an awesome online resource for your customers. But that $29 per month with Teachable gives you pretty much everything you need to market your company and really launch a website, a full website that doesn't require many other costs at all, just for 30 bucks. And then you can make money pretty quickly as long as you're advertising and marketing with all the tools you have. Ideally, you would do both Udemy and your own website. That way you could potentially push people to your website and make money with Udemy in the process because they're going to be doing some marketing for you. The only problem with Udemy getting started is there's so much competition. If you are a whiz at Photoshop, guess what? There's also a lot of other people on there who are really good with Photoshop and they have thousands of reviews already. So you might find it difficult to kind of penetrate the market when you're getting started. But other than that, that's my comparison of Udemy versus Teachable. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment on our YouTube page and subscribe to our YouTube page. Also, like this video, and like I said, feel free to leave any comments. I personally really like Udemy, but I like Teachable a little bit more, mainly because you have full control and you have tons of marketing options. Udemy works though for plenty of people, obviously, and it's a great place to get started. Once again, follow our YouTube channel.